if you're catching this on the website and if you're catching this on YouTube, this is part of a live broadcast that happens on the Facebook group, and it's Food Practice Gathering Circle. If you do a search for that, you can ask to join. Now I'm going to start officially since Charlie is here. Welcome to the live broadcast of Food Practice Gathering Circle. Today I want to just give you guys a really important tip that is so simple and so transformative. I can't even tell you, it's amazing. I talk a lot about the importance of being present when you eat, because that way you're able to really be relaxed. Your body is able to absorb the nutrients fully or more fully, as well as you're capable and present to receive the pleasure of what food is offering you. Pleasure is an essential nutrient because it releases endorphins, it relaxes you even more. Thank you, sweetie. And so it preps your body for receptivity when you're able to take in the pleasure that food is giving you. But you can't do that unless you're really present and eating at a slow pace and not distracted, which is really important. No phones, no craziness, but you're really enjoying this moment of taking in food and savoring what it has to offer you. So in the class that I'm taking, the most simple thing ever, and I'm sure that I've talked about it in some way, but I realized myself that I actually don't do this. One of the most powerful, transformative things that you can do before and during your eating experience is take 5 to 10 super slow, super deep inhales and exhales, which really, this is really important because I've been doing research on prayer and saying grace before your meal, and there are all these different layers to that. If you're religious or not, it's really important to do something where you pause and you say a sense of gratitude over the food that you're about to eat. However, it doesn't have to even be something that you say to anything or anyone or to yourself or to your food. If you just take 5 to 10 deep, slow breaths before you eat, everything about your body, everything about your mindset completely shifts. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds like an exaggeration. I am telling you, you shift and you become so much more present. I've been doing that. I thought that I was being present, but now that I'm taking deeper breaths and I'm making it a point, it'll take maybe 30 seconds. Maybe it feels a little awkward because you take a minute and people around you are like, okay, what is she doing? Don't worry about it. Practice. You can totally experiment with this at home when you're eating alone or if you eat out alone. But if you take 5 to 10, 10 is long, but 10 is crazy. You take 10 deep breaths, just stop. Everything slows down in your body. Everything slows down in your mind. Whatever tensions and whatever ruminations you've had from your day, they slow down. And then you eat. It's a palpable difference. And what I've started to do is between bites, especially when I'm with a lot of people and we're socializing and it's fun, it's not stressful, but it's fun, there's still a lot of activity, right? In the middle of that, I'm taking 2 to 3 deep breaths and then continuing to eat in the middle of my eating. Excuse me. And that, it's a mini meditation. Perfect, Charlie. Excuse me. It is. It's a mini meditation. And it's a mini meditation, but it makes the whole of your eating the meal a meditation. I'm telling you, I'm so blown away by this. It's crazy because I thought, I slow down, I set an intention, I focus on the meal. And every time I catch myself kind of reeling off into crazy thoughts or looking at my phone, it's a practice, right? It's food practice. I come back to what I'm doing and I come back to the pleasure. That's always been my meditation. Where's the pleasure in what I'm putting in my mouth? And that brings me present. But it doesn't bring me anywhere near as present as the breathing. The breathing is everything. And it's like that in yoga too, right? Breathing is where it's at. So I want to encourage you guys to try it. Try it at home. If 5 breaths feels like it's too long, because it'll take about 30 seconds. It's a long time. You take a long, deep inhale, as much as you can take in. And then when you feel like you've taken in as much air as your lungs can take a little bit more, and then release it slowly. Don't worry about how much time is passing. Don't worry about how you're rushed. Just do the breathing. And then it's an experiment. It's an adventure. Just see what it does to change how you eat. It shifts everything. It's amazing. And I'm doing it, as I said before, during my meal too. When I catch myself kind of beginning to reel off into my mind or whatever's going on around me, I'll take a couple more, I'll pause, put the fork down, take a couple of breaths, and then start again. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm telling you. So this is what I really want to encourage you guys to do. practice with me, experiment with me, tell me what it's about for you and what it does and how it changes. And let's keep talking about it, because I mean, it's such a simple tweak, but it's really, really powerful.